Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zed, Aki, and Adam. I'm Zed.
I'm Aki.
I'm Adam.
And we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Adam's first playthrough.
Yep.
We still haven't got to the parts where I have not been quite yet, but we'll get there soon enough. Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. That's going to be the accent for all Lalafell throughout the entire playthrough.
Oh dear. As a native Lalafell, how do you feel about that?
Show yourself!
That is how I feel. Anyone who...
Ooh, Mr. Dark Broody Nectitude, definitely not a villain.
Dark Broody Nectec 2 is definitely not a villain.
Don't trust it.
Anyone who's dark and broody and in possession of a Nectac
Automatically earn some suspicion points. As you commando, Lilira.
All Lalafell have a deep southern accent, apparently.
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anywhere, not with the etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. Well, that's ominous. I prefer not to join them if it's all the same to you. Well, that's super ominous. You must be the one that Papashan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge.
So, for those of you who don't know, ether, or aether, which is energy that permeates the entirety of this world, is very concentrated in places where people have died, because the aether of their body leaves their body and sort of just stays in the nearby atmosphere. So when he says etheric disturbance, feeling like the dead are watching us, that's what he's talking about. Anyway.
You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. Okay, so you guys can't see this, but they capitalized that like that was her title, like Her Majesty.
Yeah.
What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in her stubbornness.
You should return with us.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. That looks like a thing that I have to kill.
I would assume so.
The station master will have to wait.
Dear Lilira, for my sake.
Alright, so a quick breakdown of how the Red Mage works before we enter combat. Basically, I have this balance gauge. I've repositioned it from where it is by default. It's now next to my hotbar. But it shows how much black and white mana I have built up and at my disposal. And I can expend it to perform a powerful physical or magical attack as the termination of a combo. I'll talk more about it or not because I'm forgetful.
Well, you could always go into the mission and show them.
Yep. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. There she goes.
As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake.
As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, sword sharpened. Stab. I still don't trust him.
I mean, that's totally up to you.
Handsome stranger. I super don't trust him.
I'm beginning to think you just don't trust anyone who's slightly more handsome than you are.
That is not the case.
Although as a red mage, it would be perfectly within his right.
It would, in fact. So basically, I'm casting Jolt I don't have access to those attacks. Because
Yes.
I'm level 8.
So,
Jolt it is!
so, as we mentioned before, Final Fantasy XIV will sync your level down to be level appropriate to the content that you are participating in. If that means that you got a skill at a later level, you will no longer be able, and you are no longer that level, you will no longer be able to use that skill, and will be stuck with using an entirely different configuration of your character.
Yep.
Yep, I just gotta work on it.
That
For
is-
now, it means that I don't have access to the white half of my balance bar. Because I don't have any white mana spells.
All of those come later on your
I guess.
ability list.
Because I started level 50, so I just started with black and white magic.
Yeah.
Along with all of your heat venting abilities.
Look. Well, heat venting is my class mechanic. The Mechanist works on a system of heat. Well, once you get access to Gauss Barrel, it works on a system of heat. The thing is, you don't get access to... So, this game has a slight problem about the distribution of abilities over your levels have been continuously re-geared so that basically the things you want to have, you're getting at the later levels, which you are in, which they expect you to be in when they made the change. So what's actually happened is a lot of the abilities for certain classes have ended up spread out in a way that makes it harder for them to do basic leveling because they only have access to part of their job.
Right.
Machinist is one of them. I get the ability to build heat at level 52. I don't get the ability to do anything special with the heat until 64. And if you're in case you're wondering what the level cap is in this game right now, it is 70 as of
Duty
last
complete.
week. Awesome.
You'll have to forgive my being a little bit shit. That was substantially more than a little bit shit. So you can feel free to not forgive me for the surplus shit.
What exactly happened? Because we can't see it from our end.
So what happened was he said take the ads, and I was like, the hell I'll take the ads. And so ads kept spawning and swarming me, and I was ignoring them and attacking the big thing.
That is never a good strategy.
Yeah, well, this was the first duty, so I felt like being a badass. And, you know.
You're just trying to show off for the little noble.
Or something. Who knows? Maybe he was trying to show up for Thancred. Thancred the sexy. Thancred with the face tattoo.
The mysterious dark stranger.
Hear, feel, think. I think these are... This one is narrated.
Who, Heidelin?
No, it's not narrated.
You'll clearly be able to hear when they are. Hear, feel, think is Heidelin's sort of mantra that she tells to the people who she's gifted with her abilities, which you'll find out more about later, because the story will continue. We shouldn't really be spoiling all these things for you. Sorry.
What is this we?
I am Heidelin.
Oh, yeah, this is being narrated.
A light there once was.
Oh, silence.
Throughout this realm. It has since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. Power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
I hadn't mentioned it before, but gosh, this is a pretty game.
Yes, Final Fantasy XIV is a very visually appealing title. In case you're wondering why there was that bout of dead silence, we sort of prefer to speak over voiced cutscenes minimally. You know, so you all can get to experience it too. Overheat mode. Spin that in. And lock.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Alright, end of cutscene.
Shazam! We can speak again. That is to say,
Coming around now.
cutscene's done, but is the duty over?
Is this being narrated?
How can you not tell? Can you not hear the voices?
The game audio is relegated to the background when we're speaking.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
I prefer the voices I gave them.
Of course you do.
I think that
The
has an
anachronistic-
immeasurable amount of bias.
Yes.
If I only
You mean the anachronistic southern accents? Yeah.
The void sent? Yeah, but how?
It's like, these are what their real voices sound like. Well,
Nah, I ain't down to clown with that.
We're not dealing with bookless bandits.
I basically nailed Mr. Neck Tattoo, though.
nailed Mr. Neck Tattoo?
Don't suppose the
How'd you nail it?
Baby.
Did you bend him over a table? What kind of nailing are we talking about here?
I nailed the impression.
Ah.
I'm looking forward to not hearing from you again for several cutscenes.
Did you?
Where'd you get off to, bro?
I hadn't considered the crystal.
Started heading towards the nearest fate so I could at least do something productive while we were waiting.
Oh, just think.
No, I should have done that too.
So, fates are dynamic quest events that happen in the wild on the map. Fates, like duties or instances, provide an opportunity to auto-sync your level down if you're over-leveled for them. So that if you're hanging out in a low-level area, helping your friend get from one area to the next, you can still participate in some beneficial content.
Alright, off to the next questy objective. Report to Papashan.
Seems legit. Fate complete. As soon as I arrive.
Also, your experience for your rewards in a fate are going to be proportional to the amount that you assisted in participating, according to a rather imbalanced algebra, which values damage over other forms of participation.
You know, like most games.
If I sound salty, it's because I've played most of this game as a tank.
Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse?
Expelled?
Why, her grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief. And so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be weeping in the streets too if, I were upset over my own demise. I think at this point he's still trying to be secretive, though.
But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan. You and the people of Oldar.
Why?
Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It's not my place to make demands, m'lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future.
I do declare.
I'm going to die. Yep, I'm dying.
It's tough not having any of your abilities, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Especially when they're so garbagely distributed.
Well, I
have $1.5 million.
I switched back to
enemies.
Samurai, but it's still basically the same thing. I've got one combo, and these ads keep showing up.
I cannot thank you enough, Seppo. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends.
I don't have any of my,
For your
AoEs
gallant
either.
service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Why don't I just go after her real quick and ask for all the riches in the royal vaults? I have a feeling she could provide that.
Wonk.
If there wasn't a syndicate of merchants trying to wrest control of the
Look.
township from her.
A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder?
Who, me?
I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Seppo, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people... Nailed it.
I played... completely nailed it. That line was perfect. 100%.
No need for another take.
No need
Cut
for
it,
another take.
Print it, don't even edit it.
Just absolutely perfect.
Alright, looks like my next quest is with...
Your next quest is...
Cicidoa? Cicidoa?
Cisadoa, yeah.
Cicidoa? Alright, let's talk to Cicidoa,
Cool.
who needs a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin.
That does not sound like a fun place to hang out.
I think it's a bar. It's a bar. Is that bar that's in between Ul'dah
Yeah, it
and
is.
that one town? Alright. You all want to meet up there?
Stop depriving of these low-level players of their precious fate.
Alright, I'm done with accents. I'm just gonna read properly.
Thank God.
Huzzah!
You're an adventurer, yes? If you're
And
not
so
otherwise
everyone's
occupied...
ears... And so everyone's ears have the chance to bleed just a little less.
Look. I could just switch accents. Would you like me to do that?
And do what? What other accent could you possibly give them?
You don't want to.
You know of several. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin. A particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to produce and prefer the pumpkin.
Oh,
you see, the
Lord.
scheduled shipment from the Nanawal mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin.
A super alliteration.
Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the Royal Plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance.
Okay.
An unnecessary amount of alliteration, I feel.
Isn't every amount of alliteration unnecessary?
Couldn't he have just said, "Hey yo, adventurer, take this pumpkin to this bar"?
Here's some money. Make it happen.
Yeah, but it would rob the world of all the flavor, I guess.
Yep.
And Gagari is probably gonna ask me to clear out something. If Cicido doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime.
Okay.
Um,
So you're delivering pump. Oh, that is a huge Kakatar. It's a level 50 Kakatar.
can we smash it?
Sure.
Where are you? Oh, sir, to deliver this
You can
text
see
into
us on
light.
the map.
I can see with confidence that any
No,
gourmand
he's
would be
not on the
grateful for
party.
such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce
Hold
is
on.
somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such, we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place with the local laborers' lounge. Bye!
We are about to get our butts handed to us in the most unpleasant manner.
Where are you?
You can see us on the map.
Yep, I think I can. Sprint. At least I hope that's what I see.
Get set up. Full stock of ammo.
I cannot see you on the map. Are you on a different section of the... Oh, wait. Up by the northeastern corner?
Northeastern corner. Alright, so you know where the coffer and coffin is, right?
Yeah, I'm headed that way right now.
I can see you on the map right there. Have
I...
you pulled up the full map, or are you looking at your mini map?
I've pulled up the full map. Oh, wait, you're those tiny blue dots.
Yes,
Yep.
you have the blue dots.
Okay, I got you. I'm nearby.
Cool.
I have transformed into full warrior mode.
Cool.
Ancient.
As my dragoon would be complete garbage for this particular encounter.
I keep switching between machinist and samurai.
Well, either one could be useful for this.
Yep.
I'm trying to find you, but I'm not doing very well.
Go around the... Just keep going up the way you're going. Just,
Yeah, you're doing fine. Just work your way around the mountain.
yeah. Just keep doing that.
I can do it.
Also, you're likely going to run headfirst into the Kakatar at your current trajectory, so...
Yeah, I
Right.
see you. There it is.
I pulled
Wait,
aggro.
Yeah.
That is a big cactar.
Yes, it is.
Dang it. I lost.
Whoa.
It's... You gotta give the tank some time to get the aggro back.
I do not have fast aggro pickup.
It's
Oh, I know what to do. Come here, you.
Taunt?
Yeah. Oh, junk. I didn't lock my action bars.
This is a clusterfuck.
It's a luster clock.
A luster clock. A bluster crock.
Bluster muck.
Rhyming words. Alright, I think we got this under control.
Well, until I start dying.
Johar, you have a heal that can actually be used on that person.
Not yet.
When do you get access to a heal?
52 or 53. Actually.
Also, we desperately need to beat that. Oh my god, I'm dead.
I am also dead.
Is that 1,000 needles?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm dead.
Alright, well, you just saw our first wipe ever on this channel.
Got our ass beat by a cactuar.
Yep.
That was brutal.
Well, it was a Sablotendo Bale Arena.
I think we won't be doing that again.
Bale Arena.
That was a one-sided beatdown.
Well, a lot of that went wrong from the very beginning.
Are we going to try it again?
Are we?
Let's try it again.
Alright.
Do we want to...
Well, we will do it again, but next time on Zet, Aki, and Adam. I'm Zet.
I'm Aki.
I'm Adam.
And if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, if you didn't, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to comment on Twitter, Tumblr, or support us on Ko-fi, you can find those links in the description below. We see you next time.
Later.
Bye-bye.